What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today in this video, I'm getting into exactly how to take trades on the PocketOption Broker Forex binary options, guys. This is exactly what you guys have all been waiting for. Now, don't lie to me. Don't you dare lie to me. I know some of you already went on your broker accounts and started taking trades. Let's be real. Let's be real. I did the same thing, so I don't blame you. But for those of you that have not, listen, check this out. I got you covered, and that's why I'm here. All I need you guys to do is just grab a paper and a pen to kind of take notes so you can understand the concepts of taking a trade, so you're not lost when the YouTube lives start. I didn't want to tell anybody that yet, but for when the YouTube lives begin, you guys need to be ready. So I'll leave you guys with that, and we'll jump right into it. All right, so once you guys get logged into your broker accounts, your brand new Pocket Option Forex binary options account, this is exactly what you're gonna see. Right now, I'm using a demo account for the sake of this video, and since the markets are closed at the time that I'm recording this, you're gonna see OTC. You're gonna see OTC pairs, right? Now, what you see at the top left-hand corner of the screen, you see EUR/USD OTC. You're probably thinking, well, what does that even mean? First, let's start off with the basic of that, right? So EUR stands for euro, the currency. USD obviously stands for US dollar, and OTC stands for over the counter. That just means that the market is closed. This is a simulated market fluctuation. Me personally, I don't trade these unless I have OTC charts, but you guys can do whatever you want, right? So that's what that means. EUR USD OTC just stands for the Forex pair euro versus the US dollar in the over-the-counter status. That's all that means. When taking a trade on a binary options broker, step one is choosing what pair do you want to trade on. So let's say, for example, somebody's calling out a trade position for you, or giving you a trade idea, or giving you, market situations, and they tell you, I'm looking at this pair. They can say, I'm looking at Euro USD. The first thing you would do is you would come here and you would type in EUR USD, and just like that, you'll see that pop up. Now let's say they want you to look at USD JPY. Same thing, USD JPY, and as you see there, it pops up. So the first thing you do is you click it. That's step one, where currently the way you know that you're looking at the USD JPY chart is you will see at the top left hand corner exactly what pair or what market you're looking at. Step two is expiration time. What expiration time do you want to set for this trade? If you come to the top right hand corner of the screen, you would see the time. The symbol has to look like this. This is where you give the broker a heads up on, hey, I want to be in this trade for this amount of minutes. If you want your trade to expire after a specific time, like let's say 8 p.m., 9 p.m., 8:30, 8:15 p.m., then you would just click this clock and it'll look like this, and you set exactly what time you want your trade to expire. Now, if you just want to go by minutes, make sure it shows the clock, and then you can adjust it based off of minutes, right? So let's say we call out a trade and we say it'll be 5 minutes. You just change that to 5, and then you're done with that step. Step three is you set the amount of money you want to put into the market. So if you see up here at the top side of your screen, it shows that this demo account has $50,000. Now, I'm not gonna go and put $50,000 here to trade. They won't even allow you to trade your whole account, which is why it just did what it did. So let's say I want to trade $100 in this next trade. Whatever that amount is, you put that amount in. Final step is placing a direction. What direction do you believe the market is gonna go? Remember, there's only two directions that the market goes in. It's either up or it's down. That's it. Now, what represents up and down is here. As you see the arrows, animate as I hover over the button. But buy means you believe the market is going to go up. Sell means you believe the market is going to go down. Some brokers would say call and put. A buy is a call. A put is a sell. Make sense? An up is a buy. An up is also a call. I know it sounds confusing. And on the opposite end, a sell is a put, and a sell is also a down. The reason I explain that is because every broker is going to show you something different. Some brokers are the same, but others are different. Let's go ahead and execute a trade so you guys can see exactly what it looks like. Just for the sake of this example, understand that I am not analyzing the market at this moment in time. I'm just putting in a practice trade, a demo trade, just so you guys can get an understanding of how this works. So let's say I believe the market was going to go down. I would go ahead, I would put a sell in, understand that I'm on the pair that I wanted. I set the time for the expiration time that I wanted. I set the amount that I wanted to put in the market. And as you see here, the payout is 92%. And it tells you how much money I would make if this trade wins. So I initiated a $100 trade, meaning $100 left my account and it went into the market. The payout is 92%. So if I win this trade, if the market is below my point of entry, which is this red line that's on your screen, if the market closes below that line by the time of the expiration of the trade, I win the trade, meaning I would make $92, in which you would see $192 come back into my account. Now this is the scary part, guys. The moment you press that button and you're finally in the market, everything is completely out of your control. This is where a lot of new traders get nervous. It's like, oh my gosh, like how much time do I have left? This is wild. This is insane. Right? You can see like how much time you have left. You know, you can do different things, like you can double up your position, you can roll over. I'll explain exactly what that stuff is, right? So roll over is, let's say you're losing the trade. What it does is it adds double the time, but it also charges you more money to double up your time, to give you a longer, give you more time to win the trade, right? Because if you believe the market is going down, but it's just giving like a little pullback, exactly what it's doing now, you have an opportunity to extend your time to give you a chance to win the trade. Now, if your trade is just hitting and you know this trade is hitting, so I want to put in another entry, that's what double up is. So I can double up right here, which puts me into another entry for the same expiration as my original trade. So let's recap on that, right? So double up is when you want to get into a different entry point, but for the same direction and the same expiration time. A rollover you can only use when you're losing the trade, which extends the amount of time you have left in the trade and gives you a chance to win the trade, hopefully with that extended time. As you see, we are horrifically losing this trade. But like I said, guys, there was no analysis done in this trade. This is more of like an explanation so you guys can see exactly what it should look like. Let's say we call out a different trade setup, and let's say we call out Euro USD. First thing you would do is you would type it in. Once you type it in and you click that pair, it'll take you to the chart. As you see, the chart changed. Now let's say they call out a new position here, and they say we're gonna put in for a 3-minute trade. First thing you do is change the time to 3 minutes. Then you set your amount. Remember step 2. Well, step 1, go to Euro USD. Step 2, set your time. Step 3, set your amount. And step 4 is what direction is that market going in. Let's say we believe this market is going to sell. Once you know the direction you're looking for, the biggest thing now is the entry point. Right? So you have to know at what price do you want to enter the market. That's the biggest thing. Remember, you buy when the market is low, you sell when the market is high. So let's say we want to sell when the market is at 1.06500. All we're doing is we're waiting for these fluctuating numbers on this side of the screen to get to the price that you want. Boom, it just got there. So I jump into the trade. Let's say we want to buy when the market is at 1.06460. All you'd have to do is wait for it to come down to 460 and then you put in the buy. That's exactly how it works. So to recap the steps, guys, step 1, choose the pair that you want to trade. Step 2, set the time. Step 3, set the amount that you want to trade. Step 4, know the direction. And the most important is step 5, entering at the correct price. What price are you looking for to enter the market, whether it's a buy or a sell? What price are you looking for? Right? Remember, buy when the market's low, sell when the market is high. We got absolutely destroyed on those trades that we took. But like I said, it's okay. This is a demo. This is practice. I'm just showing you exactly what we're looking for in order to take a trade. Now, just like you saw, if you lose the trade, you lose your initial investment. If you win the trade, you make your investment back plus the profit that the pair is paying out. As you see, this pair is also paying out 92%. So we would have gotten that plus our initial $100 deposit. And just like that, guys, that's literally all there is to it. The most important part after this step is, remember what I told you guys. Go find yourselves a mentor. Whether you want to come sit on here and just watch my videos and look up to me and learn from me and, you know, comment on my videos and reach out to me and ask questions. If that's what you want to do, I'm all for it. Let's do it, right? But bottom line, whether it's me or not, the first thing you guys want to do is find yourself a mentor and get yourselves educated on how to even get into the markets, how to be a part of this great trading thing, right? Next, what you want to do is find yourself a strategy, whether you're following your mentor strategy or, you know, you finally learned enough to where you created your own strategy. You want to create that strategy. You want to find that strategy, create a trading plan for how you want to trade, what profits you want to make per day or per month, or however you want to break it down. What are you looking for before you even touch the charts? What type of routines do you do before you go on the charts? What routines do you do after you get off the charts? Create a plan. Now, the next thing you want to do is figure out your risk to reward. Figure out what are you willing to risk versus how much you want to gain. Figure out the disciplines that you need to follow to continuously be consistent in the market. You're not doing one thing today and a whole other thing tomorrow that's completely different, pulling you in multiple directions, because that's not going to bring you profits. What you need in trading is consistency, consistently following that plan and having the discipline to follow that plan no matter what, no matter how you feel, no matter what kind of day it is or what's going on in the market. You're gonna follow that plan no matter what. Once you figure all that stuff out, then you can start to go to a place where profits are inevitable. I'm gonna give you guys a heads up, and you might not like this. This is not something that happens overnight. This is not something that happens in a month. It might not happen in 6 months. It might not happen in 2 years. But are you willing to sacrifice 5 years of learning, 5 years of gaining knowledge and experience to finally get to a point to where you can wake up in the morning, look at a chart, and make a year's worth of income at a push of a button? What makes more sense to you? Remember and understand that rich people spend money to buy time. They don't spend time to make money. So what circle do you want to be in? And I'll leave you guys with that. I would really appreciate you guys dropping comments on this video. You know, tell me how I'm doing. Drop comments, concerns, or questions, or if you have anything you don't agree with, you know, drop it in the comments. Trust me, I respond. I just look forward to your comments and just anything you guys have to say. If you have any questions, I'm here to help. All my information is in the description. I'll see you guys on the next video.